I wonder if you know what.
Now, back to AB Sports Conversation with Anthony Carlo and Benzino the Hero.
I've been waiting on this my whole life.
Back here on AB Conversation, Benzino the Hero, assisted by Anthony Carlo, and we are in the basement of La Penta WICR, and we're having fun.
Yes, even though I do seem very far away from you because of lighting issues, we're still having a good time.
Benzino likes to get comfortable. I remember him telling me he watched our first show one time.
We were very
stiff.
We were stiff, but now we're loosey-goosey now.
Yeah. I was very loosey-goosey yesterday because I had the privilege of going to the Yankee game.
Why were you loosey-goosey? Because you're going to the Yankee game.
Well,
correct.
I was
Hey,
not
we're on the air. We
No.
have to specify this.
I was loosey-goosey for the fact that I get happy when I get to see the Yankees in person.
You smell the aroma of the Yankee grass.
Exactly. I could not have characterized it better than that. I smell the stadium, and I'm like a little kid when I see the opening. If everybody who's been to a Yankee game knows what I'm talking about, when you're walking towards entering the stadium and it just opens up and you see the whole field,
Yep.
and usually, hopefully, batting practice still going on, even though I missed it yesterday.
Oh, man.
But it was certainly a delight. My girlfriend actually got tickets for me because I went with the School of the Jaspers. That's who went to this game.
Oh, okay.
So it was a Manhattan game. The school went, and so I went with her. And listen, I wasn't disappointed. I mean, the game was not that exciting.
Why? It's the Yankees, Angels, ESPN baseball, very advertised throughout the whole entire week. Why are you saying this?
You would think so, but the atmosphere told me everything other than that. The stadium was empty. Half as many fans as there normally should be were not there.
Despicable.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're in April.
Yes.
We understand this. Crowds do increase when the summer comes along. It happens. We're still early on in the season, but I can't remember too many Yankee games where I saw the amount of fans that were there yesterday, because there just were so many empty seats. It wasn't to the point where you understand, you take into consideration it's early, it's April, it's a Sunday night, fine. But that shouldn't have equated to the amount of fans that were there last night. It was just so minimal.
Really?
And it takes life out of
Wow.
it, because Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium, just as Madison Square Garden is the mecca, Yankee Stadium, it's an icon for all of baseball, and you expect a very high-powered atmosphere, especially with the Angels in town. Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, and
Mike
it just
Trout,
wasn't.
Albert Pujols, and Franklin and Carlos, former guest on the show, who's also
Sure.
at the games this weekend. It's not your game. Carlos was at the first two. Franklin was at the first one. So the first game, in that first game, the Yankees did not score many runs.
No.
They scored a single run.
Yes, and the Angels scored lots of runs.
How many?
13, I believe it was.
13.
13. So everybody, obviously got a little wake-up call.
Yes.
After that. And they came back, and they won the next two games. Now, game 2 on Saturday was a nice day, beautiful day. John Ryan Murphy.
John Ryan Murphy?
Yeah. Who? Is that what you're going to say?
Was he on the Declaration of Independence or something? John Ryan Murphy.
I believe when he came up last year for a period of time, it was just Ryan Murphy.
John
Now
Ryan Murphy.
Now it's John Ryan Murphy.
J.R. Murphy.
J.R. Murphy.
We got J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Murphy.
And what is it? Why do I feel like saying Sean Kingston? Does he have a nickname like that?
Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
The singer?
Yeah. What is coming to my mind that's making me think that?
You mean P. Diddy? What you trying to say?
No, wait, hold on. I need
Sean
to think for a
Kingston.
second.
You're way too
Yeah.
beautiful.
Doesn't he say something like,
Kingston.
JR, you...
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't he say that?
He says, he does say that in Beautiful. JR, you're way too beautiful.
Exactly.
Beautiful girl.
Here we go.
Always trying to make it there. 'cause I messed up the lyrics.
No.
Messed up the lyrics, and you say
know that
it's
song, Ben.
over.
Yo, wait. Now that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
It was back in '99, watching movies all the time. Oh, I got sent away for doing my first crime.
There we go.
Hey, music director, you gotta know this stuff.
Music director Ben, you gotta know these.
And you
words.
gotta know the sports thing, sports
Exactly.
director.
Ben just gave us a rendition of "Beautiful Girls" by Sean Kingston.
Sean Kingston.
Anyway, I don't know how we got
I
from
don't
J.R.
know. John
Ryan
Murphy to J.R. Murphy
Sean,
to Sean Kingston.
to J.R. Smith to Sean Kingston.
That would be an interesting conversation between those three men.
Let's get that going one day.
Did they win the game
Anyway,
when John Murphy played?
this man had a beautiful game with a home run, his first major league home run, a big two-ribby single, and he powered the Yankees to, I believe it was a 4-3 victory.
4-3.
They come back after winning that game to go into the rubber game, and obviously we had Masahiro Tanaka on the mound.
You saw Masahiro Tanaka in
Yes.
person?
Yes.
Is he the ace?
He is the ace.
He is the ace.
He is emerging as I will put my stamp on it now. So far, Masahiro Tanaka is the ace. I know that that's like a bailout because people want to know right now. They would ask me, Anthony, is Masahiro Tanaka the ace? Don't give me this crap. Is he the ace so far? We want to know, is he the ace of this team moving forward? So what will I answer them with? Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to bank on it that Masahiro Tanaka, after giving up 2 runs yesterday, walked a few too many batters, but and he didn't even get the win.
He didn't get the win?
No, but he came into the contest 3-0, and he kept that ERA low because he only gave up 2 runs, and he is powering this team every time he steps on that mound to a win.
Crazy.
So it was a boring game. Mark Teixeira tied the game up later on with a 7th inning home run, tied at 1-1.
And you saw Teixeira in the
2-2.
lineup?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It is. I mean, he's barely on the field, but he tied it up 2-2, so it was worth it. And then they won on a wild pitch.
A wild pitch.
Ball in the dirt. Runner scored from third. Yankees won the series.
Was it Ellsbury that scored?
I believe it was Gardner, but do not quote me to that. Can't
Not
remember.
quote me as well.
But the Yankees doing well. The Mets doing well. The Mets taking 2 out of 3 from the Marlins. What is going on here? Possible Subway Series in the future?
Hopefully. I like seeing the Subway Series throughout the season, but if it happens in the World Series, that would be tremendous.
I mean, that is sort of a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but the way they both play now, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, as
Not at
we
all.
all know, that both of these teams can quickly tank just as quickly as they are on a hot streak. But you know who's coming in to play the Yankees next?
I do not know, Anthony.
Mr. Robinson Cano and the Seattle Mariners.
Oh, when?
This series coming up. So I believe Game 1 should be tonight, or they may be off. It'll be tomorrow.
Oh, yo, we should have got that sound clip. Because if you recall from the 2013 recap, what year is this? 2014?
2014.
All right, so the 2013 recap, I said, come back on April something. The Dave Robinson Cano comes back to the Bronx Stadium.
You're right. We got to get the reaction.
We gotta get to the reaction.
Oh, that is great. Good point.
So
we'll get that bite for everybody.
yes,
I believe they should be off tonight. I believe.
yeah, because they played.
This is bad. This is bad. I should know if they're playing tonight.
There's so many sports on, Anthony.
I know.
I don't blame you.
It's hard to keep up
For
with.
breaking news, breaking news. Bryce Harper is sidelined until July for his one
Yeah.
of his fingers, I believe it's the
Yeah.
index finger, sliding at third, and he's injured. Not the first time a big star has been injured on sliding into a base and his finger being hurt. Josh Hamilton did that first week of the season.
It's sad because I predicted Bryce to be my MVP, National League MVP.
No way.
Bryce
You
Harper.
told me that?
I didn't tell you that. I had predicted it. But Bryce Harper was I felt like he was going to have a big year. I felt like the Nationals were going to have a big year. Now what the hell is going on?
I don't know, Anthony. I don't know why would you come out with that opinion. And
Can I give you a little
yes.
tidbit on that note
Yes.
since you bring up Bryce Harper? Have you seen the Gatorade commercial with Bryce Harper in it?
yes.
My God, is that not the greatest commercial you've ever seen?
No, because Paul George has a better one. It's
Oh.
Gatorade.
You see, I disagree. I saw the Paul George one. I was like, cool commercial. I saw the Bryce Harper one, and I was like, wow. It's so big. It was so big to me, I had to put it on Instagram.
Wow.
I had to record it and put it on Instagram. Between the song that they're playing, Do you remember this
The
song?
boys are back in town.
No. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh,
We got fun and games.
Nah.
Are you thinking of a different commercial?
It's the boys back in town.
No, Ben. It's the one where
Oh yeah, you're right.
he hits the home run.
You're right.
All of a sudden, his face appears in the ball, and he's screaming as the cover tears off the ball. His face is there, and he's like, ah! He's
That's
screaming.
cool. You put on. What's your Instagram for
Did
the
you
follow?
see it?
I
I don't think you saw it.
Nah, I saw it because I saw Paul George's.
Yeah, but I want to know if you saw Bryce Harper's.
I saw Bryce Harper's as well, but I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta show you again. You gotta rewatch it.
What's your Instagram so the listeners can know?
Anthony C. So it's ANTHONYC 914.
914.
All one word, no spaces, no underscores.
And for that, Anthony, you wrapped it up with your Instagram. I don't have an Instagram account, so I'm gonna wrap it up with my shout-outs.
You do have shout outs to wrap up the show with.
Carlos, FG, Yuli, Franklin, Nick, Rob. Oh, it's Nick's birthday. Shout out to my boy Nick. It's his birthday
Happy
today.
birthday, Nick.
Rob Jiggity was here earlier. Y'all ain't seen him, but he was here. Stepped through. Chris Kraft, Will, Game Plan, Max, Sedan, Say, A Runs, Dakari, Crystal Lefgar, Robert Meany. A lot of people I didn't mention. Lil Jigs. So yeah, thank you for listening to AB Conversation, Anthony. Anthony, thank you for being part of AB Conversation every week. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Ben.
We, as in me. And I hope you appreciate it as well.
Thank you, Ben.
No problem.
And well, I guess we're gonna say goodnight tonight, and
See you next Monday.
see you next Monday.
DJ